14th of July, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
over there.
Mayor, when you go for a break, you should mute yourself.
Oh, I thought I did.
You had a broadcast of the news, and it was it was blasting out in my room.
Oh, sorry about that, because I wasn't even on my computer. I was on my cell phone. That's weird. Yeah, I
Anyway,
wanted to see
let's
if
get
there's
back
a
to this.
follow-up to the assassination attempt.
Right. Well,
What do you say?
I ended up listening in on it so I could become informed. So it wasn't so bad.
Okay. I'll go to another room or something next time. I don't know why my cell phone, you'd pick up my cell phone, because I had my mic off on the computer here that I'm using. Okay, whatever.
Weird.
All right.
I didn't see
Okay, so we're in the Mr. Brewer here. Are we recording, Lou? Did we turn the recorder on?
Yes, recording is on.
Okay, very good. Again, this is Rabbi Shlomo First here, Yeshiva Samanafshi, here in Yerushalayim, care of Zoom, our second shir, Mr. Brewer. We're learning Hilchas Netilas Yadayim Siman Kuf Samech. We're starting Kuf Samech today, Sif Aleph. I guess, Mayor, if you'd like to read, you can do the honors for us right now.
Okay, so let's see. It says, Ezo Moim Kishavim ve'ezo Pesulim Netila. Okay, so what water is proper and what water is improper for washing the hands?
Very good.
Okay, Aleph. Mayim she'nishtanu marehen ben mechamat atzman ben machamat davar shenafal tochan ben mechamat mikomam pesulim. Okay, so let's see. Water that is changed, I guess, in appearance, whether on its own or davar, a thing fell into it, or whether let's see, Bain Mechamat Mikomam.
Or whether because its place, we'll have to see what it means, its place.
No,
in all these three cases, yeah, Makomom, the place. Now it could be apparently the change in the color of the water from several different things. Itself, or something fell into it, or because of the place, what that means exactly. I remember, you don't see it here, I remember in Brooklyn, you ever get there? I don't know if you maybe in the
the
East Coast.
water was foggy and then it cleared up.
Yes, it was foggy and it cleared up. It had, I don't know whether it had air interjected in it or somehow. I don't know how that happened. What happened was there, but it got there and they went away. I never understood why that happened, and I never understood if it was healthy or not either. But I drank the water, healthy or not.
Okay. I'm going to have to move to another location, so I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay, we'll hold on for you. We'll hold on.
Okay.
Okay. I was, by the way, Lou, I was, while we're waiting for Mayor to make the transfer, I made a semi-unofficial announcement at the beginning of the previous year. We're getting close to our end of Pirkei Avos. So since I think I'll double check in Halacha, I think it might be appropriate that if everyone's interested, to make a formal siyum, since it's actual Masechta of Mishnayos. So you might want to think about if we want to get together and have a little celebration of a ceremony and celebration together, something that we might want to think about doing if people are interested.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So we have some time. We have a few weeks before we're going to get close to the end, but if people are interested, we should, I guess, maybe try and plan. I'll talk to our Furman about it. Maybe we can all get together. I'm not sure. Other people in the yeshiva might want to join us as well. So we'll see. Okay.
Were you thinking of doing it?
Yeah, yeah, very nice, I think. We'll talk more about it as time gets closer.
Okay,
Okay.
where were you thinking of doing it?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. It's a bit, uh, depends, what might be appropriate and how many people would be interested in joining, you know. So, maybe, well, I'll see. Well, in the coming weeks, we'll have time to talk more about it. Lean at it as a show.
Good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead, Mayor, if you like. We'll start with the Mishna Berura and Sivkat and Aleph.
Mayor, you're muted.
I never know whether I'm on or off here. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Aleph says She nishtanu mar'ehen. Okay, so that's where it changes its appearance. The Yalfinan ze mimayim shel kiyor haya likidush yadayim b'mikdash. Okay, so let's see. Yalfinan.
This is right. This is exactly perfect for you, Mayor. This is exactly what you were hoping and praying to, and we're hoping and praying you're going to be doing soon also.
Ah,
Yeah, we learn out from the mime of the kior, the wash basin for the kohanim, that they would mekadesh, they would sanctify their hands in the base of mikdash.
all right. Okay, the Pesulim, Bishinoi Mareh, not sure what's that, Beit Yosef?
That's
B'Shem,
the big shame hara. So if the waters that they would be using for the sanctification of the kohanim's hands and feet also in the base of mikdash, if the water would be discolored, it would be possible, would be invalid for the sanctification of the hands of the kohen in the base of mikdash.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's see, Bet. Bet said, Mechamat Atzman on its own. Kigon she'amad bikli, Zman Rav, Ad shenaseh, oh, Yaroch, Ayidei ha'avir acham. Okay, so for example, Shemad, that it stood in a vessel for a long time until it became green, Ayidei ha'avir, what, because of the warm air, it looks like.
Yeah, right. Could be maybe there was algae started growing it or something like that, you know.
Right, okay. Let's see.
We
V'hinei-
have a blessing from HaKadosh Baruch Hu that we have fresh running water, you know, right there at our taps. And not only we don't even have one, we have, we have a tap for cold water, we have a tap for hot water, and we have a tap for the fleshik side of the kitchen and the milk side of the kitchen, and we have a tap for the bathroom, and we have another tap for the washroom. We've got water all over the place, up and down, all around. And it wasn't like that all the time, you know. Adam Rishon had to fetch water, you know. Avram Avinu had to fetch water.
That's true.
We live like kings.
When I was in college, I had a friend who lived in Vermont, and I visited him in the winter.
Right.
And
Right.
he had dug a trench from the stream to the back of his house, and he ran a hose in that trench, and the end of the hose came up out of the ground, and it dribbled water. It was feeding from the river, which was higher, and
Right.
water dribbled into a bucket. And when he wanted to get water, he had to go out there with a hammer and break the ice off of the top of the bucket, and then he could bring it in the house.
Wow.
There you go. All right, very good. I guess the hose was below the frost line. Otherwise, the hose would have frozen up too. No.
Right, exactly. It had in the ground. It was did never froze. But
Right.
the water was flowing, so the water kept flowing. But once it got into the bucket, it started to freeze.
Yeah, you see, it's not so. It's a very big convenience. We have to be thankful for all the very basic things we take for granted.
Really?
Yeah. So in those days where you'd have like you have the water stored in these buckets, and it could be that you can imagine like in that type of a setup, the bucket might have a little moss growing on the inside or the outside, even if it's left there on maybe a hot summer day. The water could get a little green, right? So therefore that water would be invalid for washing your hands with.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so והנה המחבר העתיק זה מלשון הטור. So the Mechaber, copy this language from the tour. Okay, Aval Rambam lo nizkar lifsol ela b'nishtahana mechamat davar acher. Let's see, but the Rambam, did not mention lifsol, that it would be unfit, except if something changed it. Okay, so I guess like before something fell into it.
Right, that was what the example that the Mechaber brought, that something fell into it, right? You had something that fell in and changed its color. That would be a pasul. So the Rambam only mentions that, not if it changed color by itself.
Uh-huh. Okay, וכן הוכיחו האחרונים והסכימו לדינה דמותר בשנתנו מחמת עצמן. Let's see. So, and the Achronim agree. Iskimu, and they would agree with the law that it's permitted to.
If it had been changed because of something in and of itself.
Okay, so they permitted that.
Yeah, there's it looks like a important Sharat Zion. If you see the Sharat Zion in Sifkat and Aleph, in the Sharat Zion toward the bottom, it should be like the first line in the Sharat Zion there, Aleph.
Oh yes, okay. Let's see what the Bach Ufrisha. Okay, so the Bach and the Frisha, I guess. The Frisha is its explanation, or
that preacher. It's called one of the Bach is a commentary on the Torah, and the preacher is also a commentary on the Torah.
Oh, okay. Okay, ve'imamai b'makom mu'upash ad sha'al yidei zeh nitkalkelu hamayim ve'nishtachana morehen. Okay, so if it stands in a place, mu'ufash, I'm not sure.
Ipush is like moldy, a place where there's mold.
Oh, where there's mold. Okay.
We also take Baruch Hashem. I mean, in general, most of our houses don't have too much, mold, but it's common that the houses get mold in them, or there are certain areas, maybe attics or cellars, that there's a great deal of mold sometimes, and it's not easy. It's not easy to get rid of. Sometimes it's very, very tenacious and aggressive. Sometimes I know some of these molds, they get into a mold gets into the house, and it can go into closets and affect the clothes and all kinds of things. And also in the air, like the mold spores get into the air, and it's not safe to breathe the air. It's a real sakana. People
Uh-huh.
can fall ill because of it, as so. So if
Okay.
if the water's been affected because it's in a place where there's mold, right? And it's calculaminum, the water becomes ruined because of the mold there.
Uh-huh. And it changes its appearance. Okay.
Right.
אפשר דחווה בכלל נשתנו מחמת מקומן שהוזכר לפסול. Okay, so perhaps דווה בכלל that in general it will change.
No, it could be, actually, it could be perhaps Havi Bichlal, it could be in that category of Nishtana Makmas Mukono. It could be included in that category of it changed because of its place.
Okay.
Remember, when we looked at the Machaber there, we wondered what does it mean that it changed because of its place, right? So this could be an explanation of it, one explanation of what it means that the water changed its color because of its place, that it's in a place where there's mold, and through the mold it somehow contracted a different color because of the mold in the place that it's in.
Uh-huh. Okay, so Shehu's car leaf sul. So it's mentioned that it's puzzle, not usable.
And that would be that what the Mechaber mentioned. When the Mechaber mentioned that it's one of the three types of categories of the change in color, meaning it changed because of itself, it changed because something fell into it, or it changed because of its place. So this could be an explanation of what the Mechaber meant, that it changed because of its place and therefore it became pasul.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
let's see. The Tazim again over Han the not sure what Shin Aleph is.
That's yeah, that's that would be based. Well, let's go back to the Mishnah Berura up on top now.
Oh, okay.
It's getting late.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we go. Oh wow, it's late. Yeah, all right. Okay, did we finish that? No. Okay, so we have to remember that we're now in Sifkat and Gimel, Sifkat and Gimel in the Mishnah Berura.
Okay, very good.
Great, thank you, Mayor. Very good reading. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Lou, have a good afternoon, and Mayor, have a good afternoon as well. Hope to see
Thank
you both tomorrow, Mr. Shem.
Okay.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shkoyach, Meir.
Rukia, thank
Be
you.
well. Shalom, bye.
Bye-bye.